लेकिन आईडीबीआई बैंक का स्टॉक लगातार फोकस में है अपने विनिवेश को लेकर और लगातार हम एक्सक्लूसिव खबरें भी लेकर आ रहे हैं कि क्या कुछ चल रहा है। अभी हमने आपको खबर दी थी कि एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट भरपूर मिले हैं और इसी मुद्दे पर ईटीनो स्वदेश के मैनेजिंग एडिटर निकुंज डालमिया दीपम सचिव तुहिन कांत पांडे से बातचीत कर रहे हैं। आइए सुनते हैं।
The EOI for IDBI Bank divestment has been received. Could you quantify for us how many EOIs have you received, and from here, how does the strategic divestment of IDBI moves?
Well, I think transaction advisor has informed us that there has been a good response, but we don't actually reveal the names and the number as per our process. Now that we have received the EOIs, they will be qualified, and then the process will move to the, as I said, the second stage, which includes the fit and proper verification by the Reserve Bank of India, as well as a due diligence process under the specific non-disclosure undertaking to a virtual data room, the draft sharing of share purchase agreement, and comments and queries, looking into the different aspects of information regarding the bank, and then once the bidders are ready, go for financial bidding.
In how many weeks the step 1 of phase 1, which is examining the fit and proper criteria, would be concluded?
Well, we don't have those specific deadlines regarding the processes, but overall I can give you a sense that depending upon different transactions, the due diligence process time is different. In this case also it will much depend upon how the things pan out in the due diligence virtual data room and what additional information is required, but usually it would be 3 to 4 months at least.
So for the final process to go through, Mr. Pandey, are we talking months or are we talking about quarters?
No, we are talking of months.
But just to clear the air, in FY23, the phase 2 is unlikely to get completed.
That's right. It will go to FY24.
In terms of in procedural approval, what is the next stage once you get the fit and proper indication from Reserve Bank of India? Do you think the entire process of reserve price and bidding will start parallelly?
Now, the reserve price fixation takes place after the financial bids have been received.
Okay. Mr. Pandey, what to your mind has been or potentially could be the biggest bottleneck in the IDBI strategic disinvestment sale? Earlier it was COVID, earlier it was market conditions, war, geopolitical conditions, but now things are really falling in place for us. So can I say, as of now, barring some global uncertainty, in terms of a procedural problem, all decks are cleared?
That's right.
Pandey, do you think more than anything else, IDBI Bank will be more like an important statement by the government, because it's not an easy asset to divest? We are talking about a bank here which involves a lot of regulatory approvals, which also involves a strategic buyer, and which also involves transfer of government. So it's not an easy land parcel or perhaps a non-strategic divestment. Here we are looking at banks, which in a sense is very crucial and represents the total commitment of government towards the disinvestment process.
Yes, I think it's quite a unique process in that sense that the first time we are having a divestment of a bank in a publicly competitive bidding process.
Mr. Pandey, before the UIs were invited, there were concerns which were raised, at least that's what we understand, by some interested parties about government ownership, about open offer, and about the LIC residual stake. Just to bring our viewers up to speed on that, sir, what is the status on all that?
I think in between, there has been developments because that open air issue, open offer issue, the pricing, the VWAP pricing, that particular issue has been in general resolved for strategic disinvestment processes of the government in terms of SEBI issuing regulations around it. And that is a generic thing which is applicable for all strategic disinvestment processes of the government. So that part stands resolved. The second issue you are mentioning regarding the residual stake, well, I think we have also on our application, SEBI has allowed post disinvestment our residual equity of 15% of the GOI to be designated as public. We don't intend to post disinvestment participate in management control or having a director in the board. So that part also is clear. As regarding the LIC's 19% stake, that's also less than 20%. At 20%, it comes as an associate ownership. So that won't be either applicable. And both LIC and government are eventually would be exiting at appropriate time, also keeping in mind until the time be financial investors.
Okay. Just to wrap it up with one final point, sir. We started with EOI process going through successfully. In your book, the response what you've got in terms of interested party, are you happy, surprised, or a tad disappointed?
No, we have got a good response.
Giving me just the word good, which we can speculate. So I'll say it again. Are you happy, satisfied, or disappointed?
We are happy.
We're looking for that word happy. And we are also very happy, sir, that things are moving in the right direction for IDBI Bank. It's going to be more than a statement of intent. It's going to be a powerful move. And we all are hoping, keeping our fingers crossed, that all the hard work your department is doing, it will be duly rewarded. Once again, appreciate your time. So grateful that you found time to join us today.
Thank you, Nikunj.
तो डीपीएम सेक्रेटरी तुहिन कांत पांडे खुल के बोलने से शिष्य थोड़ा सा दूर रह रहे हैं और ये जाहिर सी बात है कि बोलना भी नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन उन्होंने ये ज़रूर बताया है कि जो ईओआईज मिले हैं आईडीबीआई बैंक में स्टेक लेने के लिए उससे वो खुश हैं, अच्छी बोलियां मिली हैं। रिजर्व प्राइस तब तय होगा जब फाइनेंशियल बोलियां मिल जाएंगी। तो ये सारी चीज़ें प्रक्रिया में हो और एक चीज़ ये भी क्लियर होगी क्योंकि अब बमुश्किल 2.5-3 महीने के आसपास का समय बचा है, तो पूरी प्रक्रिया अब ये FY24 में जाएगी और अब यहाँ से सेकंड स्टेज शुरू होगा। ये सारी चीज़ें इसकी प्रक्रिया पूरी करने के लिए आईडीबीआई बैंक के विनिवेश की और अल्टीमेटली इवेंचुअली अभी तो फाइनेंशियल इन्वेस्टर रहेंगे सरकार और LIC, लेकिन इसके बाद यहाँ से वो एग्जिट ले लेंगे गोइंग इनटू द फ्यूचर। तो आईडीबीआई बैंक लगातार हमने अच्छी तेज़ी देखी है, शेयर में 60 रुपये के आसपास का भाव है और आज हम हालांकि ऊपरी स्तरों से थोड़ा सा इसमें प्रेशर देख रहे हैं शेयर में। एक टेक्निकल चेक लेना चाहेंगे आपसे क्षितिज आईडीबीआई बैंक के शेयर पर। लगातार एक बड़ी तेजी आई है आईडीबीआई बैंक, इसके चार्ट्स क्या कह रहे हैं, क्या अभी मजबूती और बनी रहेगी इसमें?
बिल्कुल अभिषेक, देखिए चार्ट स्ट्रक्चर काफी ज्यादा पॉजिटिव है स्टॉक के। इनफैक्ट स्टॉक ने एक अच्छा मोमेंटम कैच किया था पिछले सेशन में, फ्राइडे के सेशन में। आज के सेशन में थोड़ा सा स्टॉक में गिरावट देखने को जरूर मिल रही है, हालांकि अपनी क्लोजिंग के आसपास ही, जो पिछले सेशन में क्लोजिंग दी थी उसके आसपास ही कहीं ना कहीं ट्रेड करता दिखाई दे रहा है। लेकिन ब्रॉडली अगर बात करूं तो मुझे लगता है जब तक स्टॉक 54 के ऊपर यहाँ पे होल्ड ऑन कर रहा है, यहाँ पे स्टॉक पे मोमेंटम अपसाइड का कैरी करना चाहिए। तो इनफैक्ट अगर किसी को स्टॉक यहाँ पे परचेज करना है, फ्रेश बाइंग करनी है, तो एक्यूमुलेट कर सकता है डाउन साइड पे। जैसे कि आज के सेशन में स्टॉक में एक डाउनसाइड देखने को मिल रही है, तो इनफैक्ट 56 तक यहाँ पे स्टॉक में मैं एक्यूमुलेशन करने की सलाह दूंगा। इनफैक्ट यहाँ पे जो स्टॉप लॉस मेंटेन करने की जरूरत है, जैसे कि मैंने पहले बताया, 53 से 52 का जोन काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट जोन है। तो ब्रॉडली जब तक स्टॉक 53 के ऊपर ट्रेड कर रहा है, स्टॉक में बने रहिए। अपसाइड में मुझे लगता है एक बार 65 के बाद 70, ये दो लेवल स्टॉक में निकल के आ रहे हैं टेक्निकली।
53 के जब तक ऊपर IDBI बैंक ट्रेड कर रहा है तब तक आपको इसको होल्ड करके चलना है। और फंडामेंटली भी दीपम सेक्रेटरी की तरफ से अभी काफी पॉजिटिव कमेंट्स इसको लेकर आए। पर चलिए अब